everybody, hope everyone's doing well. Well, today we're going to be exercising. This is an exercise edition, a video for you guys, a little bit different. My intention was to come on earlier in the week and do this for you guys, but nevertheless, I'm here. Okay, now what we're going to be doing, or what the other intention that I had was to bring you out throughout my day, show you the purposeful movement that I'm doing, and then how I sort of round it off in the evening with some strength training and belly dancing. But because it is already 5:47 p.m. on this Saturday, I didn't pick up the camera and I haven't done any purposeful movement. I think right now I'm sitting at probably about 1,500 steps so far. Not a lot, not a lot, and that's because I did a lot of sitting today, a lot of editing in my videos, and then also a lot of talking with family members and things. So there's a lot of sitting today, and so I didn't get any purposeful movement in my day really. And that was my intention. I wanted to do a video where I took you out throughout my day. So I will reserve that for another day and we will come back and we'll do these videos. Okay, so what I want to show you though, I want to show you what I'm doing different. Now, last year, August 2023, I actually started strength training and I absolutely love it. I love it for more, not only the way your physique changes, but your mentals. To know that you can do something, you can push your body to get that muscle failure really was surprising to me and what I enjoy doing. But as of from mid-December to now, March 16th, honestly, there hasn't really been any strength training at all. Here and there, very rare. And so I realized that I couldn't lift the 10 pounds I was at. In fact, I was not only at 10 pounds, I was ready to graduate to 15 pounds on certain exercises. But right now I've been doing 3 pounds to 1 pound, that kind of thing. And I don't plan to get rid of strength training. I really do plan to incorporate it back in the way I was doing it, but I decided to go at it slowly. And that brings me to the second part of my strength training, or not my strength training, but my exercise, why it's so different too. Because I realized for me, and I've been talking a lot about stress, I say that stress for me is not good. Now, the body can handle stress, and we were meant to handle stress. We have the mechanism, the flight or fight mechanism to handle stress. Unfortunately for me, I sort of have it always on autopilot. It's always on, rather, not even on autopilot. It's always on. And so when I exercise and I overdo it, especially with cardio, it's counterproductive for me. It really is. It really, really is. And I realized that I needed to not do these long workouts. Now, today we're going to be here about an hour, but you're going to see how gentle they are. You're going to see how gentle they are. Your body can handle that. It's not getting my heart rate at 150 beats per minute and staying there for X amount of time. Now, I will be with the belly dancing that we're going to be doing today. I will get it up to 150 beats per minute. I will, because my hands are going to be over my head. But it's not like you're trying to like breathe through it. You know what I mean? So it's different in that way. So I'm taking exercise as purposeful movement during my day, raising my heart rate up just a little bit, strength training as well, using weights and certain exercises that cause sort of your own body's resistance. And then with belly dancing now, ooh, that is a workout for sure. So let's go ahead and get started. I've been at this for minutes. I'm going to try in this particular video. My husband was supposed to be here to help me, but unfortunately he could not. He had to leave. But I'm going to try very hard to pause or talk in between the workouts with you, tell you more specifically what I'm doing. So we're going to try it a little bit different, okay? So let's get on with the first one. Now I'm going to come to you guys in between the 3 sessions we're going to be doing today, okay? So what I have queued up right now is going to be a very gentle walk. It's a 10-minute after eating walking workout. It's a gentle exercise and it says 2 and I can't see what the rest of it says. But it is, that's all it is. I've done this one before, My heart rate goes from about 95 to up to 105. Very, very gentle, but it's movement nonetheless. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you what we're going to do after. And this, by the way, is with Improved Health is the name of the channel, and her name is Jules. And I really, really love her workouts. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she works with geriatric patients, okay, at a hospital. She's from Canada. And she sees the importance of strength training, and then also of movement, and then also within movement, cognitive movement, where you're really putting mind to movement. And belly dancing is that too. And I absolutely love that. This one is just a gentle walk. I don't think there's any real cognitive movement here, like where you have to think too much about the move. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get going, okay? So let me set you up better. Oh, yes, by the way, I have on a crop top. This is one of the shorter tops, and I did that on purpose, okay? So that when I lift my arms up, you're gonna see my belly. So when we belly dance, I'm gonna touch on it. Also, we're gonna be doing it barefoot. So no shoes. We don't need any shoes with this. Okay, let's get going. It says that the movements are gonna change every 15 seconds. Sometimes she'll do every 30. There's going to be a lot of walking in this one. Just a couple moves she'll do. But I kind of want to let you know what she puts on the sidebar. It says, exercise after every meal is a good way to reduce blood glucose levels. So it's good for, not just for diabetics, you know, for anybody. It says, by taking control of your diabetes, you'll reduce your chances of heart disease. Take a deep breath. I kind of wanted to talk some of the things that she puts on the sidebar. This is, like I said, this is not going to be anything really intense at all. It says you have the power to make a difference in your health and your future. Now, every time I do a move, I really am mindful of what we're targeting, and then I really target like the buttocks exercise right now. It says start slow, be consistent, plan on a shorter workout 2 to 3 times a day for progress. I absolutely agree. You know, I'm 55 and it doesn't have to be crazy. If you don't feel like working out, promise yourself you'll do 5 minutes. You'll likely end up doing more. I agree. Like sometimes I don't want to work out. And I dance. I just dance. That's why I like the belly dancing. And I like these because like right now we only have 7 minutes left. So it's not bad. And you're moving, and I'll tell you what my heart rate is right now. It says aerobic, which is cardio, and resistance training, which is strength, are both proven to lower your HbA1c values in people with diabetes. It says exercise is truly a blessing. Be thankful that you can physically do it. Or you physically can. I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna wear the shortest shirt that I have, and it is what it is, you know? But I know that when I stress, this is where it really goes. Make exercise a priority. Exercise is the best and free anti-aging medicine. Okay, we are 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Okay, and heart rate is only 92 right now. 92. And like I said, with this one, I really don't get my heart rate up really high. Why exercise? For improved health, mood, strength, balance, and for a longer, better quality of life. All right, this is where sometimes she hits the arms, and then I'm just focused on the back of my arms and really extending my arms out. So even though it's very, very mild and moderate, you can really focus on the muscles of what you're working on, you know? Okay, so we have a minute and 50. We're almost done. Heart rate is 105 because it just went right over my hands went right over my head. And this is about as high, honestly, this one's gonna get. And it's good. Like I'm using it like a warm up, you know? All right, and we're down to the last 5 seconds. 103 beats per minute. Highest I got was 105, so that was it. And we are done. That was 1,083 steps for this one. It says health is not about the weight you lose, but about the life you gain. Oh my gosh. If that's not been my motto, for sure. The next one we're gonna do, it's called 15 minutes after eating. Again, walk workout to get healthy and lower, I'm gonna assume she says blood sugar. And a lot of these are for that, you know, to if you have diabetes or something that you could do this. Sorry guys, I needed some water. But why I do this one is because in this one, she says you can add to the resistance of it by using weights, and I'm gonna use 1 pound. The other thing I wanna do before we get into this one, did I say this one's 15 minutes? Yeah. But I've been actually reading on stress. I don't want to stop too much. But I really am learning how and why it stores fat when you're under a lot of stress. And so I've also learned that exercise can affect your ketone levels. So, which makes a lot of sense, you know. But I'm trying to learn about stress without overstressing myself. But I really, really am. And so that's why I do these types of workouts that are a little less impactful, but very, very, still very, very impactful on your health. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. I don't think I'm going to talk in front on this one because I'm going to have my weights on. $1,606 steps on this one. Don't find time to exercise. Make time to exercise. That's what she said. My heart rate got to about 130 at some peaks because I have a 1 pound weight, and they do make a difference, especially if your arms are elevated. Right now it's 108 beats per minute, so not bad. Came down really, really nicely. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the belly dancing. And I started thinking about this. What do I want to do? Do I want to do 2 sessions? I kind of can. And one of them is because we go into the moves a little bit more specific. And then there's another one that I can probably do, in its entirety, where it's a little bit more flowing. So I might connect the two, but I'll come back when I tell you we're moving on to a different workout, okay? So that I know when I edit, it'll make sense not only for you, but for me too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my socks on. And now these are some socks that I use. Got these on Amazon, and it has the straps, and your big toe goes here, and your little toe, all your other toes go there. And it does have like a suede padding on the bottom so that I'm not gonna slip. These are an extra large. I'm going to be ordering them in black, and then I'm going to order another set because I don't know how well these will last, because the stitching from the mesh to the elastic, I'm not going to lie, it almost seems like it's not very durable. I'm gonna look into some maybe other kind as well, something maybe a little bit more durable, but I definitely want to have a backup of these. So I'm going to be ordering some more. And I think I'm going to go ahead and order one size smaller because I can already see them sort of stretching out on me. And that's the last thing I want, you know. Also, the scarf we're going to be using today is going to be the black one. I've showed this one before. I thought I would do this one with you, even though there may not be sound. This is the one that I have. It has the gold metals, but it also has a black sequence. It's chiffon, and at the end it has this here. Now I'm going to show you really quickly the other two that I got. Okay, so this one is the white one. Now it's a little bit different. It's a little bit shorter, but it's in the same concept. These were a little bit less expensive. They weren't expensive at all. This one was like 7 and change. That black one was 10 and change. But I got this one here. I haven't used the white one. Ooh, could have probably used the white one. But when I come back, we'll do some more, guys. We'll do some more belly dancing, trust me. And then I got yellow. Now this one is a little bit more gold than yellow to me. But it is yellow, but I'm saying it has more gold hue. Same thing as the white one. I want something more in the yellow, like true yellow. You know what I mean? Like crayon yellow or a little bit more pastel yellow maybe. But I will get more. And then I want some with fringes and just different designs and patterns. So let me go get my gear on and I'll be right back. This one is, the channel is called Belly Motions with Portia. This one is a 30-minute beginner belly dance class with Portia. I've done this one about 2 times. And I tell you one thing, let me give you a little side note. In this particular one, there's a lady back here who has probably my figure, you know, like, you know what I mean? And I mean, she's just strutting her thing. And I thought to myself, do it, Laura, do it. Because she also, Portia, she really emphasizes you to just forget about what you're looking like. It's all about mind to movement. It's all about the dance. So here I am. Let me show you my outfit really quickly. So this is the one I'm using. I got my socks on. Okay. This is the one I'm using. All right. So let's get to this 30 minutes. Again, this is more instructional, and then I'll try to do another one in this particular video. All right, let's go. Let's get going. heart rate right now is 122, but it did get to 150. I don't know if you could tell that I'm really sweating. What I'm gonna do though is I'm not gonna be able to do the other one right now because my phone is actually dying and I need to give it a little bit of battery. So when I come back, I'll be refreshed. But I do want to do the other one with you today. I have it in me to do it. And so, like I said, that's so much fun. Now, real quickly, the one where you're leaning forward, where you're on your side. Let me do it this way because it's a lot prettier. But when you're leaning on your side, right, and then you have to push forward as far as you can. Keep your ankles, your heels rather, your palm of your feet on the ground. And then when you have to, like, she calls it syncopate, and you're leaning forward and you're doing it and she goes faster. As the faster I got, it was very hard for me to put mind to matter, to mind to motion and keep them like pistons. It was really, really, really hard for me to do that. Really hard when she did it fast. Slow, I can do it. Fast, I can't. But she says you get better. My phone's dying. I'll be right back. 45 minutes later, and I just have a little bit more juice in my phone because the charger was not charged. It was not in all the way. And it was like 30 minutes after, and I thought, okay, should be good. I go around or go over here where the charger's at, and I hear like doot, you know, and I'm like, well, it's because I hit the bed and it like connected it. Anyway, so this one is 29 minutes, live belly dance fitness class with Portia. And again, her channel is Belly Motions with Portia. We're going to go ahead and do this. I'm not going to lie. I've been sitting for 45 minutes. After that workout, I'm just like, do you really want to get up and do this? No, I do. I really, honestly, so far doing these workouts, I really feel like the time just goes by so fast. Like I'm not really exercising, and yet, you know, I really am. The more I'm doing these, you know, the more fit, obviously, the more you're able to focus on the move, and the more fit you are, so you're not going to sweat as much. All right, let's me tell you, okay. I'm gonna run out of batteries. God, what a pain. You know, I'm focusing on the moves, focusing on, you know, keeping in frame. Am I recording? Am I not? Because I got a little remote here. You know what I mean? And it's like, focus on this, focus on that. Like I said, my husband was supposed to help me in this, but he had to go somewhere. And then after that, he was going to go see my family member. Sorry, guys, that's in the hospital. And so, because he was on that, he was on that side of town. And so, yeah, you know, that to me was more important. Anyway, what I wanted to say was Omi. A lot of times you see me doing like one hip move, one hip move, one hip move. And then what she does is she wants you to put your mind to what you're moving. And so she'll throw in two sides, two and one, you know, two over here. And you have to also keep the count. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So then there's other moves where you don't go down as hard. You know, you go up with your oblique muscle, then you go down, right? And so there's a lot of that. And she wants you to be able to go from one move to the other. So these are all beginners. There's not a lot of different moves being done right now, but I do know that in her playlist, there's intermediate, there's more choreographed belly dancing. I can't wait to get to that point, but right now I feel like in some moves, they're called isolated moves, and then there's other types of moves. I'm starting to get, my brain is starting to go with the motion. You know what I mean? It's starting to do what I ask. My muscles are starting to do what I ask. So let me show you real quick. There's a move called Omi, if I'm saying it right. And basically, you know, we started it just kind of real small, you know, everything here. You never tuck in your glutes, only on certain moves you tuck in your glutes. So you're just doing this, and then she has you go pretty quickly. But when I go this way, when she goes fast with that move, I find it hard to do. But today is the first time I'm getting better. So in this particular one, she focuses a lot on Omi move. At the end, she does say, strike your pose, you know, do whatever you want in terms of your pose. um, let's see. The other move that I'm getting better is the walking move forward and the walking move back. My feet to the step count of the hip, I couldn't link it. I'm linking it. I'm starting to. So I'm definitely in such a short amount of time. I feel like I'm getting better. I really do. And like I said, this was 29 minutes. I believe this one was. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel at all. And the music, I think in the other one, it was Lebanese. I'm not mistaken. This one, she said it was urban, modern, techno, Arabic music. She didn't really say from where it was from, what region, but I know the other one was Lebanese and Palestinian. And so, yeah, I still can't tell the different tones, but I'm sure eventually, hopefully I can. But I really love music. I really love dancing in particular. I really do. So for me, it just goes by really, really fast. All right, guys, I think that is everything for this video. We will definitely will be doing these hopefully once a week, maybe twice a week, depends. And hopefully you guys can see my progression in the moves as well. That's why I like to talk about the moves afterwards, because I know I can't do it during because of the music. But yeah, that Omi one, I just have a very difficult time going the other way. My left side is, you know, I'm right-handed, so my left side, when she would ask us to pick up the hip, I really had a hard time lifting up the hip. I'm finding that a little bit easier as well already. So yeah, just things like that. And then with improved health, doing it at the beginning, it really gets me warm. It gets me more warmed up, because with these, you don't do a lot of warming up other than like where you go all the way down and you roll yourself back up, and then you know, do kind of these things. But with improved health, I feel like I do get a little bit warmed up. All right. I know I keep saying I'm gonna let you go, but I really, really am. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like this. Because I love it. And yeah, okay, I will see you next week for another workout, cardio, weightlifting, and belly dance session for sure. All right, guys, talk to you later.